when the rigging is stretched almost to breaking point, and the tempest is at its worst. Above it all we hear, if you please, the God in the machine.
Blow winds and crack your cheeks! Trades blow! You cataracts and hurricanes! Spout! Till you have drenched our steeples, drowned the cocks, you sulphurous and thought-executing fires!
What? Starting? Sorry. I was just stirring up a storm. For Jupiter, you know. We've all got our jobs up here, we members of the heavenly host. Jupiter keeps us at it, I can tell you. Yes, as a matter of fact, that's him next door. This is quite a good neighborhood, really. You can see me if you like. Just look outside, up at the sky. That's me, Arcturus. That bright star directly overhead. I'm up here on duty every night. In the daytime, I walk about on the Earth like all the other gods. Jupiter has us on watch the whole time, making sure mortals behave themselves. But it's the night time I like best. I put on my smartest clothes, and everyone can see I'm a real star. Here, what's that? Excuse me a moment. Labrax the pimp and his nasty old friend Carmines. They sold one of Labrax's girls to a young man, the hero of this play, that's right. He paid over the money, and the pimp promised to meet him tonight at Venus's temple and hand over the girl. But as soon as they got the money, Carmines told the pimp to keep the girl and take her to Sicily. We've a good organisation there, he said. You'll make a fortune with it. So they hopped on board ship and slipped anchor in the middle of the night. Goodness, the young man was cross. No money, no girl, nothing. Look, that's him down there. He's had his friends out in the rain all night looking for her.
Ye everlasting gods, Neptune surely sent us a fine old hurricane last night. Pretty well stripped the roof off. Talk about storms, I haven't seen one like this since last week. Not a tile left on that roof. Makes it lighter anyway with all those extra windows.
Well, I'm sorry, friends. I've taken you from your business, all for nothing, and never caught that slave-dealing rascal at the harbour after all. I thought it worth trying, or I shouldn't have kept you all this time. I'm going to have a look at this shrine of Venus, where he said he was going to pray.
I'd better get digging up this flipping clay.
Who's that?
Hey, Scapanio!
Who wants me?
Your owner, who else?
Your slave, am I?
Well, I paid for you. Come on, stop digging. I need a lot of clothes. The roof is like a sieve. We'll have to repair the whole thing.
Father. Good morning, Scapanio.
Father? He's your father? Well, what are you, his son or his daughter?
Well, I'm certainly not his daughter, you ignorant slave.
I had a daughter once, but I lost her, and I never had a son.
The gods will give you one.
They'll give you something, I hope. Coming here, bothering busy people with your chatter.
Live here.
Why do you want to know? Having a look around to see if it's worth burgling, are you?
Your slave must be very valuable to you, sir, or else have independent means to speak so cheekily to a man in his master's presence.
Your friend must be very bad-mannered and big-headed to cause trouble at someone else's house.
Okay, Skipper, you can shut up now. Yes, young man, what do you want?
Well, I would like some information.
Well, I'm quite busy, but if you hurry up...
You could be busy cutting reeds for thatching when it's sunny.
Watch it, Skipper.
Have you seen an old codger? Brown hair, sort of sly fellow, bringing two young girls to the shrine of Venus to pay an offering?
No, I'm here for weeks.
Oh no, there's no hope for me now.
What's up? Have you been invited to dinner here and your host hasn't turned up?
Sort of.
Well, there's nothing to stop you going home hungry. It's Ceres you ought to be chasing, not Venus. Ceres for food and Venus for love.
Cheeky devil.
What have I done to annoy the gods? All my life I've been sweet and innocent. I've obeyed all my seniors and loved my parents. So why me? I bet it's my master. His evil doings have put me in this place. His ship and possessions are lost now. Neptune has them. I'm all he's got left. If only the other girl were here, I need some comfort in this lonely place. Honestly, I want to die. What have I got to live for now?
It's so lonely here. This place is like a gloomy desert. I wonder where that other girl is.
Who's that? I'm sure I heard somebody.
Hello? Anyone there?
Piliska, is that you?
Plystra? Plystra, you're alive. I take back everything I said. I want to live now, I do.
Me too. I can hardly believe it.
Right now, Cole.
Hey, look at that shrine. There must be someone around here with such a lovely place like that. Oh, God, deliver us from our misery.
Oh, shut up.
Who's that? Well, come on. You'll find a gracious goddess and a beautiful, kindly princess. Well,
Oh, Holy Mother, pity us, we plead. Accept our humble greeting.
well, what do you want? Why aren't you dressed properly? Those tops! Venus won't be too pleased. You coming in here half naked.
We've been shipwrecked. Help us, please. We're homeless, hungry, and, everything that begins with H. Please help us.
Well, Okay.
Thank you, Holy Mother. You're so kind.
I know. Why else would Venus have chosen me to be her priestess?
Yes, it loves to be content, but we don't look like millionaires, do we? A fisherman's tackle is all his trade. He's living he gets by his rods and by his nets. We won't get a supper tonight, lads, unless a cockle or two. Well, let's go on and ask Venus to do her best for us. Maybe she can get old Neptune to calm down.
Where's my master gone? He told me to meet him at the shrine here. Hey, there's someone. Hey, you over there.
Yeah, what?
Have you seen a young energetic chap near here? He has 3 others with him, toughs, and swords, and cloaks, or old Silence, a terrible chap, a criminal, a twisted villain. He has 2 pretty little girls with him.
No, sorry. Everybody around here for ages. Bye.
Bye. I knew it. The stupid Wally's done a bunk. He's gone and taken the 2 lasses with him too. And the old devils has invited Master round to meet him here for a meal. Well, I suppose I should wait around here till he comes. I'll ask the priestess if she knows anything. Yeah, she'll...
Yes, I understand. I'll go to that cottage and get some water.
Who's that? Is anyone there?
Cecilia, I didn't believe it.
And Peliska, my dear girl. Why are you here?
Our ship was wrecked last night. The old miser tried to smuggle us off Sicily. He put everything he owns on that ship. Now he's lost everything.
Serves him right. Good old Neptune. But how did you escape?
Well, Plautus and I just jumped off the ship. It's dead cold in that sea, I tell you. Anyway, we were washed up on the beach this morning.
I knew it. The old devil, crafty old so-and-so. I knew that he would do that.
Did you? Well, why didn't you try and do something about it then? And your master said she loved my friends as well. And as for you...
What could we do, my darling? We did all we could. Anyway, where is she now?
In the temple, crying. Because our master took everything she owned in this little box. He locked it up in the trunk so she could never find her parents again. You see, in that box is everything that her parents would recognise her by. Now she can never lead a free life again.
The evil swine, trying to make a slave out of a free girl. Well, I'd better go and cheer her up then, my darling. Unless you have any objections.
No, go on. I'd better go and get some water now. See, the priestess needs it to run a bath for Plautus and me. Stupid water workers. They're always on strike, you know.
Hello? Anyone in?
Oh, hello, a woman. It's not often we get nice young women around these parts. Well,
Keep your hands to yourself. You're not public property, you know.
nothing wrong with a little cuddle.
Well, we'll see about that later. But what I really came for is some water from your water well.
I don't know.
Can you even give what enemies give to enemies?
Only if you give me what friends give to friends.
Well, all right then. I'll do anything you want, as long as you give me some water, that is. Here's a jug.
Wait here, doll. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh no! There's my master Labrats and his friend Carmades. Better go and warn Plystra.
Where's Carmades? He got me into this mess.
Hey up, slow down. Who do you think you are, son of God?
Do I look like a low down idiot?
Well, you do look similar.
Okay, that's enough. I wish I didn't listen to you. I've lost everything now. I wonder where those 2 girls are.
What? Do you mean those two young lasses, Ampleforth and Pallywop?
I'm Plautus and Plautus. I could have made a pretty pocket out of selling those two. I must be the most unluckiest man in the world. Why do I have to suffer?
I'm suffering more than you.
Why?
Because you deserve it and I don't.
I'm ruined. I've lost everything. Even my nice new flares and green silk shirts. Oh, I'm ruined. If only we could find those two girls. That young Placidipus will kill me. He paid me a deposit for Plautus.
Well, two young girls crying in the temple. Looks like they're frightened to death. It beats me.
Are these girls about 5 foot tall, got blonde hair, blue eyes and wear shrunken tops, loads of jewelry and short skirts?
Yes, as it happens, they fit your description exactly.
Well, come on, Carmelites, we're going to get our women back.
No way am I going into the temple.
Have it your own way. I'm going.
I say, you wouldn't be able to put me up, would you?
No, I wouldn't trust you if I had to. Goodbye.
Oh well, I'd better go and see how my fellow toper, the slave trader, is doing.
Help! Someone help! Go to the temple of Venus, quick! Go to the temple of Venus, quick!
What's wrong?
Into the temple, quick! There are two innocent females in there, and a wicked fellow is trying to abduct them. They're in the temple, clinging to the statue of Venus.
Tibalio, Sparax! Tibalio, Sparax, come on, we're going to sort out this criminal.
Anymore. Oh, that cruel person. How could he do that to us, Abeliska?
Beats me.
And the way he kicked the poor priestess. Kicked her and hit her. The Temple of Venus, too. I wish I could die.
And Peliska, Prolystra.
Oh, life and hope! Jacalia, please protect us. Please.
Oh, Jacalia, help us. Please do anything to get that awful man from getting near us.
Sit down here by the altar. I'll protect you, don't worry.
But if the old codger can drag us away from the statue we were clinging to, surely he can drag us away from here.
It's all right.
Oh, Venus, I pray that you will take us under thy care and protect us from that demon slave trader.
Hey, look! Here comes Jacalia with demonies.
Hello, where are the girls?
They're at the altar.
Good, now let's see if this lawbreaker will commit any more sacrilegious crimes. Though I doubt if he'll get the chance. They're my girls, get into it! No, the law says... I don't care for your laws. If you're taking a fancy to them, then cold cash will settle the matter.
Cash for these poor girls. One of them's a freeborn Athenian. I'm going to get my master.
Wow, an Athenian. Snap, a fellow Athenian, hey? And she reminds me so much of my lost daughter. 3 years old when I lost her. And she would be this girl's age, were she alive. Give me my girls. If you lay a finger on them, you're for it.
Can't I even talk to the girls? Just for a while, please.
No. Now, Sparax, if he so much as moves, you knock him for 6.
Can I run away?
No. Now then, when Calio comes back with his master, you can go.
Hey, I'm Poliska.
What do you want?
That doesn't sound like I'm Poliska.
That's because you say it.
Oh, I wish I could get away.
What's stopping you?
You mean I can go? Oh, I'll go this way.
Get back!
Oh, bold again.
Well, you're the one who's trying to steal my Palestra. Well, Tricalio, go get those men who said they'd help, then come back.
But what have I done anyway?
Taken a deposit from me on Palestra, and then abducted her. Come on then, quick march.
Hello, lad. Brass going to jail, are we? Hope you enjoy yourself.
Hey, my darling Palestra, and you, Aunt Poliska, don't move until I return. On second thought, go into the house, as you look so cold.
Plautus, I'll take him to the house. You can call from there.
My friend, I appeal to you.
You don't appeal to me in the least.
Just like that?
Yep, just like that. This is what I found in the sea. Wonder what's in it? Probably gold. Yes, I'll buy my freedom. I shall go to my master. Price for my freedom. Work it up gradually until he accepts, and then I'll be free. But I must hide this trunk first. Waiter, you've got a trunk there. I know who it belongs to. Sorry, it's mine now. Finders keepers, as they say.
What if the owner were to come along?
Possible he's dead. He must be. I found it in the sea.
Really? Well, if you don't give me that trunk, I'll bash you in.
You touch me and I'll kill you.
Is that really necessary? Why don't we go over to that house over there and get the master of that household to judge which one of us should have the trunk?
Yeah, okay. Little does he know, that house belongs to my master.
I'd love to give you refuge in my home, to provide lovely meals, to secure a future, but my wife wouldn't like it. Don't worry though, I'll make sure you don't come into any harm.
He'll be sure to let me have it.
You can go, slaves. I'll watch over them.
Hi there.
Careful, Gripus. Try and speak to your master with a little more respect. Anyway, what can I do for you, and what does this young man want?
Your master? He's your master? You little... Never mind.
I might as well tell you why we're here. This trunk contains toys, trinkets, and other things belonging to a young girl here. If you allow Gripus to keep this trunk, which is worthless to him, then the girl will have nothing to prove her identity with if she finds her parents.
Gripus, give me that trunk.
Only if you give it back when you find it full of gold coins, rubies, and diamonds, and...
Alright, if the trunk isn't hers, then you can have it back.
Here then.
Palestra, what's the trunk? Is this the trunk?
Oh, it is! It is!
Well, can you prove it, my dear?
Yes. In the trunk is a box. I'll tell you everything. If I get everything wrong, keep it. But if I get everything right, please can I have it?
Is this the box?
Yes.
Begin.
A charm bracelet.
And what does it have on it?
A gold sword,
Yes.
an axe, both with my parents' names on, Diomedes and Daedalus. There's also a little teddy bear, which my father gave me for my 3rd birthday.
Plystra, my daughter. I am your father and your mother. Daedalus is in the house. Oh, Plystra.
Oh, Father! Oh, great. Just my luck. I thought I'd be rich.
Oh, I'm so lucky. My daughter has returned to me. Oh, I must marry her off to a nice young man. He must be an Athenian. Yes, a young Athenian like
Placidipus.
Well, I don't.
I'll go and get him.
Okay, tell me everything that's happened.
Will you let me have my freedom?
Yeah,
Are you sure you'll let Placidipus set me free?
yeah.
And then I want to marry Apolliska. I do deserve a reward after all. I've done, don't I?
Yeah, you can go now. But wait, don't forget to tell Placidipus that I'm related to him and I know his father.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I go now?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean bye.
Yeah! Tell me again, has Plautus found her parents?
Yep, she has.
And she's from Athens.
She is.
And she's going to marry me.
Probably.
Will we be engaged today?
Yes, I expect so.
Do you think I should congratulate her parents on finding her?
I do.
You do what?
I do think.
Do you think what?
I do think what you think.
Do you think you could think for yourself?
I do.
Do you think I should run into the house?
I do.
Do you think I should kiss a father?
No, I don't.
Or a mother?
No.
Or a self?
No.
Now you're disagreeing. Come on, freedmen, let's go. Lead on.
Now I've got nothing, absolute zero. I've got to lose Plystra, Placidipus has got the verdict against me. Well, I'd better go and fetch Apolliska from the temple. She's all the capital I've got. Well, I've offered Grippus 2,000. But when I got my chunk, he can whistle for his 2,000. Here comes Diomedes.
This way, sir. Hey, Labrax, this man has your trunk.
Well, may I have it?
Certainly. There's one thing missing there. My daughter's trinket box.
Daughter?
Yes, Plystra, who was in your employ, turns out to be my daughter.
Congratulations. Well, I must be going. Bye.
Hey, what about my money? You said you'll give me.
Listen, if you let me have Apolliska, then you only have to pay me 1,000. In exchange, I'll give Grippus his freedom.
Done.
Where's my money?
Sorry, Grippus, I got it now. Bad luck, old chap.
Why me? No one will ever swindle me again. Ever.
Well, I knew you coming to Apolliska. How good news, Mr.
Just call me Lavarax.
Plautus, my dear, I have decided to adopt you as my daughter.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'd be really happy, I assure you.
And Polystra, Placidipus is waiting for you to join him at the party. Tricalia is waiting for you too, Apolliska.
Why? What party?
The engagement party, of course. Oh, didn't I tell you? Polystra, you are to be engaged to Placidipus, and Apolliska, you're getting engaged to Tricalia. Now, get dressed into something more suitable. Coming, Labrax.
Okay then, where to?
The party, of course.
What are you wearing?
Congratulations, everyone.
I'm going to decorate wine. Bridesmaids and pills. I think I'll have a bouquet of carnations.
What are you wearing?
Gonna wear some stay my life.
I'm mine.
You know, Polystra, this is a brilliant party. Got everyone here. One thing I'll tell you. Can you get me some more wine if there's any?
Silence, please. May I call on you all to make a few toasts, please? Labrax, you do the honours.
Here's to Apolliska and Tricalia.
To Apolliska and Tricalia!
Here's to Polystra and Placidipus.
To Plautus and Placidipus!
And here's to Demones and I.
What?
Of course you didn't know, did you? And neither did they. That's why it was left out of the script for so long, to add to a bit of a surprise to the play. You see, Demones and I are setting up our shipbuilding company. Our first ship will be totally modernised, brilliant in every way. Anyway, eat, drink and be merry.
Labrax?
Oh, thanks. I'm sorry about selling you off as a slave.
Oh, that's alright, I understand. Forgive and forget, as they say.
Well, congratulations. I congratulate you and Tricalia.
Oh, thank you, Labrax. Was that? Oh, hello, Polystra. Oh, hello. Can't stay, we've got to go and socialise. Come on, darling. Oh, wait a minute, Labrax.
Oh, sorry, what are you doing?
Well, you know you were trying to think of a name of the ship you're making. Well, I thought of a brilliant name.
And what is that?
The Titanic.
Yes, brilliant. Demones, come here.
Coming, Placidipus, Polystra. Let's leave these two shipbuilders to talk business.
Good idea. Placidipus?
Yes, dear?
Do you love me?
Well, we're getting engaged, aren't we?
I know, but I mean, would you do anything for me?
Anything? I suppose so.
Well, be a dear. Go and get me something to eat.
Okay.
Tricalia, I love you. Something to eat. you.